So, Scott, people have been complaining about it being a little cold around here, but how about -40? -40. No, pass,
No.
thanks. But this is what's going on in Alaska right now. You see the water thrown up in the air. It's the National Weather Service actually throwing hot water in the air, which immediately turns to ice and snow when it hits. Pass is really the simple question here. Pass.
Yeah, we don't want
any part of it. It's bad enough that we have here a lot of cold weather coming through, and that's, we talk about it and joke about it, but really it is pretty dangerous for a lot of folks.
It can be dangerous, especially since we are definitely not acclimated for temperatures down into the 20s in this part of the world, and that's what we're going to be dealing with for tonight. So for that reason, we are weather aware for tonight, and we have another opportunity to be weather aware going to the second half of the weekend, unrelated to the cold weather tonight, but we do have the potential for some wintry precipitation. Local forecast, but lots of sunshine out there right now. A beautiful looking view over downtown Savannah and City Market, but temperature wise, we are just in the upper 40s for the mild locations, lower 40s for a few of the colder spots right now. And when you factor in a strong breeze out of the west and northwest, wind gusts over 30 miles per hour for us at times, it is feeling a lot chillier out there already. The wind chill values are at freezing for Sylvania. 40 is how it feels out the door in Savannah, 36 degrees right now in Statesboro. So it is going to be only getting colder from here. There is a cold weather advisory in place for several of our counties because of the likelihood for wind chill values to be between about 10 and 20 degrees. Most of us will be looking at wind chill values in the lower 20s at the least for us, and their actual air temperatures will be down into the upper teens and lower 20s. By 9 o'clock, though, tomorrow morning, our temperatures will start to climb rather quickly. A very dry air in place with a lot of sunshine that will warm up rather quickly. So highs will top out in the upper 40s to lower 50s. So not too bad during those afternoon hours, and then we'll get a little bit warmer for our Saturday as we get under the influence of a southerly breeze going through the day tomorrow and into Saturday ahead of another frontal boundary, which will bring in more Arctic air into the southeast, and that will combine with some moisture from the Gulf. That frontal boundary will help to direct in some extra moisture, and that's what will give us that potential for rain showers and also some wintry weather. But then no matter what happens as far as the wintry precip setup for us on our Sunday, we are concerned about Monday. 25 degrees for the low temperature during the morning hours, so that could cause some issues on the roadways with anything that does fall on Sunday to refreeze. So we are still looking at snow being a possibility. Rain is going to be by far our main concern, but there is that potential for a change over to a wintry mix of snow or mix possible during the afternoon and into the early evening hours. That's when the coldest air will start to funnel into our area, but the greatest impacts are likely to be a little bit further inland. That's where we would possibly have a little bit more of the snow mixing in. So it will still be rain to snow, but coating maybe to about a ½ an inch possible. Generally Statesboro further inland, from that point more to the coast. Mostly rain is expected, so as far as any snow potential, maybe about a coating would be possible. Temperatures for the most part will be above freezing at the surface until the rain and snow begins to end, and that's when we would start to have some of those issues on the roadways. And this is still a forecast that we will continue to fine-tune over the next couple of days. We are starting to get a better picture of the type and the timing of the precipitation. So over the next day or so, we'll have even a better idea of how much snow and where that would potentially fall across our area. But for tonight, weather aware because of bitterly cold temperatures, wind chill values between 10 and 20 degrees, actual low temperatures just in the teens for several inland locations. And then for tomorrow, not too bad for the most part, all things considered. Sunny and cold. It will be a breezy day. The winds will be switching out of a southerly direction in the afternoon, 5 to 10 miles per hour. For the boaters, it is going to be a raw day on the waterways with that breeze. Temperatures just in the upper 40s to lower 50s, so probably not the best day on the waterways despite all of that sunshine. So as far as the 7-day forecast, we are weather aware for Friday morning. Saturday, not looking too bad. A few showers possible during the evening hours. Temperatures should make it into the upper 50s to lower 60s, and then it's on Sunday when we do have that potential for the rain and snow mix. Highs early on in the mid 40s, possibly dropping off through the day. We'll have some freezing on the roadways, 25 degrees for Monday morning, so refreeze possible on the roadways, lower 50s with a strong breeze throughout the day. So the Martin Luther King Day parade is going to be rather rough, rather chilly out there, even though we will have a mainly sunny sky. And then by the end of next week, we'll have another chance for some passing showers on Thursday with temperatures back into the 50s and lower 60s.
Well, all that weather that's